Hello Internet, I'm Jossaway, and this is Clair Obscure Expedition 33, a turn-based RPG with real-time elements that has taken the internet by storm in the past couple of weeks. People are raving about this game. It sounds like it's right up my alley. I know very little about it, except someone named the Paintress is, like, damaging the world, killing people, and there have been expeditions to try to stop her. And we're going to embark on Expedition 33 here and try and succeed where others have failed. So, I'm trying to hit a button. I can hit up and down. The A button on my controller's not doing anything. Huh. Okay. Why? Okay. Let's see. Expeditioner, intended difficulty. That seems fine. Tutorials. Allow playing or skipping of tutorial sections. I think probably I need to play them. This all seems good. Okay, now my controller's working. That was strange. Let's dive in and see what this game's all about. Apparently it's about loading screens. Okay, here we go. I mean, I assume that's the ruins of the Eiffel Tower. An eclipse hangs in the sky, an emblazoned number 34.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the Paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, we'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said, too.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Okay. So right off the bat, I really like the art style, I like the presentation, I like the music, I like the voice acting. It's all solid so far. All right. So we find ourselves in Lumiere, presumably, the name of the city. It seems like a kind of wreckage or ruin, a post-apocalyptic remnant in some alternate version of France. We have this massive eclipse-backed number 34 hanging in the distance. I'm not sure what it means. Someone named Sophie is having some sort of celebration, or perhaps it's about the expedition that's about to set out. And there was some event called the Gommage. And we have Gustave and Maëlle. And that's where we stand. Right off the bat, I really like the art style. So this game was made in Unity. Or no, Unreal. I'm sorry, Unreal Engine, I believe. And I love the color palette right off the bat. It's not... like, the lighting is really strong. The colors of the flowers and the greenery here. Of the remnants of the port. What do we have down here? I don't see any people. We have the port, some ships and boats and things, sailboats mostly. The statues. The ruins of the lighthouse. There are these strange hunks of rock floating in the sky. So there's something off with gravity, or there's magic in the world. Our current location seems to be in better condition than much of the rest of the city. It seems clean and neat and pristine and, like, functional, like this windmill, right? None of the vanes are broken. It seems to be working as intended. Really interesting. Okay. Movement is pretty nice. Camera works well. I guess we'll pick up this rose. A flower for Sophie. Take it? Yes. Okay. Do I have an inventory? Oh, I have a jump button. Okay. Triggers don't do anything. Looks like clicking the right stick centers the camera. Okay, I do have a menu. I don't seem to have an inventory. Expedition basics. We got status effects, buffs, and debuffs in the break bar. We'll come back to this later. And then I can load previous saves, but it seems like can't save. So there must be some sort of, like, save crystal or something. He does move very fast. Like, he doesn't... You can walk if you barely touch the stick, but... like, his default movement speed is to sprint everywhere. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Oh, she's the
Are
same.
you there? Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
I recognize the voice actress's voice, I just can't place the name or what else I've seen her in or heard her in. Opera. Oh, and then opera reflected in the water upside down, but transcribed reverse, that's weird. It's an artistic thing, I guess. I don't know if this is the kind of RPG where there's items hidden in every corner yet. I don't know really what sort of game this is. So I'm gonna do a little bit more exploration. Kind of just check for, you know, healing potions or whatever it would be kind of in the corner of the starting area as a reward for exploring a little bit. Not seeing it so far. There's definitely a flower motif. We've got flowers climbing up this wooden trellis here. And then a big bridge. This looks out over more ruins. What's with all... Are those people down there? They all seem to be standing completely still. Well, they're like... A couple of them are rocking back and forth or moving their arms, but they're just like... There's no motion. It's like they're all standing and waiting for something, which is a little odd. But maybe we'll learn what that's about. More ruins that way. But yeah, lots and lots of flower beds and flower gardens here.
Shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
Where do I know your voice from? She's obviously an English voice actress. That is not a fake, that is not a fake English accent. That's a real one. It's gonna bother me. I might have to, like, pause the game to go look it up. Okay, so X, I think it said, uses the grapples. What is this? This big crane for lifting... Okay, it's for lifting crates up here. And there doesn't seem to be much else to do. So let's go to where... Yeah, there's a target over there. Okay. Oh, that's fun. That's quite fast, too. Can I go back? I can. Okay. So, what do we have here? Was this material here? Is this a statue or is this natural? It almost looks like the rock flowed here and over... Yeah. Looks like this rock was liquid or at some point, or in a liquid state. Look up there, it's like fractured in like an explosion, but everything's hanging in midair. And then this rock seems to have flowed down and solidified.
Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit.
Hold
Sophie will have already gommaged by the time you've arrived.
Hold your horses, Mael. What does gommage mean? I guess we're gonna find out. It's certainly a gorgeous looking game so far. I'm a little bit less enamored of all the fog and stuff, but that might be like it's early morning, so the sun is kind of like desaturating things because of the fog. Maybe that'll change as we move forward in the game. Piano, can't play it. Too bad. Up to another rooftop. They do seem to be... Yeah, you can see more of this stone that seems to have flowed through and overwhelmed the city and then hardened in place as it was flowing. I wonder what that's about. There's a lot of mystery in the environment here early in the game. Things that hopefully will be explained.
She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
So interesting that this girl is turning, Sophie is turning 33. We're in Expedition 33 and the giant eclipse on the horizon says 34. I wonder, I feel like, I'm guessing here, I'm not sure whether I heard this or something close to it, but I feel like maybe I know the paintress is doing something to the world. Maybe she's killing everybody who's age 34. Like each year a number shows up and then whoever's that age gets killed. I don't know. Maybe gommage is like the last year of your life where everybody does everything to make you happy because they know you're doomed. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a somber occasion. It doesn't seem like they're going there to mourn her death. So whatever this gommage is, I guess I should just play through the intro here and find out. But I do like speculating. It's one of my favorite things to do. All right.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
All right, you're on.
Yes!
Okay. Do you wish to go through the battle tutorial during your duel? Yes. I don't know anything about the game, haven't played a demo or anything like that. Okay, the battle wheel. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP to use. You can gain AP by performing a base attack or parry. Okay. Characters play by turn. The turn order is indicated in the timeline on the left side. Try attacking to gain 1 AP. Okay, so we've got some other things. Here's the timeline they talked about. Mael, this is presumably her health bar. 0 of 10, deal more damage with overcharge. Charge Gustav's arm by dealing damage, dodging, and parrying. All right, we've got 150 health, 4 AP, and 0 of 10 overcharge. It's locked on attack, so we'll just do that. Okay, select the target. There's only one. Okay, so we don't use all our AP. Enemy turn. Enemies usually perform 1 action per turn. You can defend during their attack. Mael will now attack. So RB is parry and B is dodge.
Huh.
During an enemy attack, dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last moment will trigger a perfect dodge. Okay. Skill wheel. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills equipped. Try using a skill. All right. All right. Gustav's Overcharge. Gustav starts with 2 skills, Lumiere Assault and Overcharge. He can use attacks and skills to charge up his Overcharge meter and unleash a devastating blow with his Overcharge skill. Use Lumiere Assault to gain charges. So I gained 2 from dodging, I believe. All right, so Lumiere Assault is low physical damage, 5 hits. Critical hits generate 1 additional charge. All right, quick time event. Pressing A at the right time will improve your skill's effects, increase damage or added bonus effect. Achieve perfect timing to unleash even stronger effects. Okay, I think I did that right. Okay, during an enemy attack, you can also parry. Parry shares the same timing as perfect dodge, but is more difficult than regular dodge. Parrying recovers 1 AP in addition to avoiding damage. Press RB to parry again. Parrying every hit of an enemy attack triggers a powerful counter. So obviously... obviously, it's going to take me some time to learn enemy attacks and how to parry and dodge and stuff. Gustav's Overcharge meter is full. Use the Overcharge skill now to unleash a devastating blow. All right. Overcharge. Deals high single target lightning damage based on the amount of charges. 1 hit. Can break. Resets charges. All right.
For those who come after.
I think I missed that. But it doesn't matter because it's a tutorial battle. All right, so battle loot, 50, presumably some sort of currency, 1 experience. We got no damage, so we get a plus 20% bonus, but 20%, 120% of 1 is 1. Highest damage, 275, damage dealt 514, damage received 0. Successful parry, successful dodges. This is pretty cool. This is an interesting system.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie.
I got something called a Color of Lumina?
I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
Okay, I still have no inventory. Hold on, I have to find something out. I have to know. Mael, voice actor. Jennifer English. Where else do I know her from? Oh, she was in Baldur's Gate 3, obviously. Okay, she was Shadowheart. That's where I know her from. Okay, that's helpful. I feel better now. I was like, I recognize that voice. I spent like 100 hours with Shadowheart as my bae. So I was like, where do I know that voice from? Hey, Pila, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. Yeah, we're getting right into Clair Obscure. Expedition 33. I just finished the tutorial battle, so you haven't missed too much. I've been speculating about the world a little bit.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the Gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
She says it's lively, but all the people down there are standing completely still. I don't really understand what that's about. Anything of interest snuck away in a corner over here? No. What is all this melted stone everywhere? Maybe we'll find out if I push forward. Okay, let's grapple across. You wanted to ask when I'm going to stream this? Yeah, I'm going to stream it right now. This is the new game for the next however long it takes me to finish it.
The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful.
The red and white
really
tree.
Understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
No response from Gustav here. We have 2 characters we know so far. Gustav, the protagonist, and Mael, who seems to be our guide right now. Plus, there's somebody, they're discussing somebody named Sophie who's having some kind of event called a gommage for her 33rd birthday.
Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
Made by Board X Ubisoft people. I don't know about that. I know it's made by, I think, Kepler Interactive and some other group that whose name I can't recall right now. Press X to interact with the rope. Well, that's neat. Yeah, it's a gorgeous game so far. I'll say that. Runs like a dream on my, what do I have, a 3060, I think? My 3060 mobile card. Interesting cinematography, too. Alright, this must be Sophie.
The last few days meant everything.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know, I'm sorry that... I
You
miss
don't need to... Okay.
You go.
No, you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting. To change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Oh, I'm controlling her now. Heck. Okay, yeah, we had a weird interruption in control there. My my mic and all my peripherals died for a second, but every time that happens, they come back. So I just gave it a second. That was weird, but so I don't fully understand what's happening here. I don't think I'm expected to yet. Oh, hold up. Press left stick to change characters during exploration. This doesn't affect battles. It's just a trash can. Okay, so now, so the first section, there was nothing to interact with other than like the guided tutorial stuff. Now, apparently, I might be able to find some random items. And then I can swap back and... Oh, wow. It, like, teleports them in place, too. Okay. I thought it would, like, shift the camera. So many flowers left. I guess there are not enough people to wear them anymore.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbour. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Yeah, I don't think the flowers are a good thing.
Tiffany.
Oh, now my controller's giving me problems again. Now, like, why? Okay. What is going on with my... I think something's off with my Bluetooth, maybe? Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, something's going on with my controller. I'm not sure why.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour.
Yikes. I don't know why. It's probably because Windows 11 is trash. That's why. Let me try. All right, I'm gonna swap the battery. The battery should be charged, but maybe turning it off and on again will do something. Come on, man. I don't need this. Xbox wireless controller is connected, but then it keeps bouncing on and off. Turn Bluetooth off. Back on again. Maybe that'll help. All right, now the battery got updated to like 50%. I'm not sure what that's about.
See you.
Okay, there we go. Turning it off and on again. The solution to any tech problem.
See you.
Okay, so what happens if I talk to her as Gustav?
See you.
See you.
Okay, so the choice I make about who to speak to someone as, or does it always swap it to her for this interaction?
See you.
Maybe it always swaps to her for that interaction. I'm not sure yet. I think this is a farewell for her. And I think the reason people aren't weeping and like crying and commiserating over her impending... I don't know if she's gonna die or just be like kidnapped. I don't really know enough about what's going on in this world. But I think the implication is this has been happening for so long and has happened to so many people that nobody can really muster the emotion to be like grief-stricken anymore. It's just a sad reality. It's just part of the world. Every year somebody gets taken and every year somebody dies. And there's nothing we can do about it. So they're melancholy, but they're numb to the grief and the horror. That would be my guess anyway. All right, so we picked up the chroma. We talked to the lady. I suppose we should check out the actual tree here if we can get in there, because it was mentioned as special. The red and white tree. Yeah. Anything in the roots? Anything in the base? No? Okay. All right, let's proceed. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Windows 11 is trash, I know that.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
Yeah, I'm more and more convinced that whatever's about to happen is a very bad thing. Anything in the drain pipe? So he's mining this stuff. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This like greenish blue rock seems to have at some point been liquid and like flowed throughout the city and then solidified. Most places it looks kind of liquidy, but then there are bits that are sharp chunks like an explosion and bits like this that are ropes and like vines and webs. But it all seems to have solidified, and now this guy's mining it for some purpose. Do they like die at 33? Yeah, I don't know yet. I think so. I think that has to be what's happening, because she's turning 33 and everybody seems to be preparing for her to die. But as of this moment, that's speculation, because I've avoided spoilers with regards to the game, so I don't actually know. But there's like a big like event being held for her, and she's the one wearing flowers, and everyone seems unhappy about it. So I think she's gonna die, which is, you know, which sucks. None of these people want to talk to me. This was something I noticed. I don't know whether this is a deliberate choice or not, but nobody's moving. They're all standing in the same place. Like, I get that they're talking to each other, so they're not statues or anything. But in this large number of people, you expect to see at least a few people like, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna go talk to them. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Like, nobody's moving at all. People have gathered here on their way to the harbor, reuniting one last time. They have to depart to some weird place. Could be.
Oh, Sophie.
Marie,
Your flowers. I didn't know about. I thought you were younger. And yet you didn't have children.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
Well, she's wearing the flowers too. So aren't you abandoning your child to be an orphan now? Like maybe she didn't want to do that to a kid?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world.
Yeah.
I know we are not many to think like this now, and it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbor.
Good luck, Mary.
Okay. So that gives us some insight into what happened between the two of them. Like, Gustav wanted kids, I guess, and she refused.
See you at the harbor.
Good luck.
And she stays as the person who we speak to. I think the next person that we can talk to, I'll probably try talking to them with Gustav to see if it's the same deal where it selects him and then refuses to let her have a conversation. All right, is this a jumping puzzle to get this money? How would we do this? Okay. I didn't jump soon enough. Gustav may also be a better jumper than this girl. Hang on, let's try it with him. No, it's the same animation. All right, let's see if I can make this happen. There we go. Okay, some more chroma. That's the name of the currency, chroma. All right, let's keep exploring the gathering, see if we can find anybody else to chat with. This boulangerie appears to be decrepit and unused. Oddly enough, there's still like ancient stale bread in there. Okay. Nobody else to chat with so far. What is this stuff? What does that say? It's all in French. My French is not anywhere near good enough to translate any of that. Anybody else to talk to? I want to test out. Here we go. We'll talk to this person. You a news vendor?
The scintillating Sophie.
Okay, so it switched it over to Sophie. That's okay. So it's predetermined who's going to actually do the speaking. You think they use parallax mapping for the interiors? Could be. Could be.
You're as gorgeous as always.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow. And who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually,
You don't know.
well,
You really are lazy.
Help me again, Sophie, please. The boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms. Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey. Cyril really needs to take his job seriously. I mean, so there's two momentous events that seem to be happening. One is whatever's happening at the harbor with the people wearing the flowers. So this headline would be somewhat melodramatic or melancholy, a reflection on those who presumably are about to be lost, whereas this is more hopeful. And I think I'd prefer to inject hope into the world.
Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey.
Headline about the expedition. That's bold. Nobody really cares about them anymore after their constant failures. But that would make a wonderful underdog story. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Expedition 33, so they're leaving it some weird place. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the expedition is separate from what's about to happen to Sophie here. I think. Oh, you're intriguing, but you don't want to chat? Why are you surrounded by flowers? Did you put those there yourself to, like, be a spectacle? She's jealous. She's like, all these... Oh, wait, no, she's wearing flowers, too. So she's departing as well. I wonder why she put all these flower pots around herself. She doesn't want to talk to anybody? You look like someone I might be able to chat with.
Hey, you. You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier.
Esquier? Okay, he looks like the Onion Knight from Dark Souls.
This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
Yeah, paint it. Add some color.
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
Okay. I think we're nearing the end of this section. Is there anything I missed over here? People who are about to gommage leave their furniture so that others may use them. Sophie and Gustav examine the stuff left behind. Color of lumina. The rest is better left for future generations. All right, we picked up another color of lumina. It seems to be some sort of resource, some point thing that maybe character improvement or progression, like skill points or something. I think this is a second piano, yeah. Yeah, the first one was not playable. It's gonna be really confusing at first until we learn the truths of their world, and we're gradually learning more and more. Yeah. So I take it, Pila, you have not actually watched another playthrough of this or played it yourself? There's been a lot of people playing it for the past 2 weeks since it came out, I think. All right, we're back to the start, so I think it's time to progress. I sort of assumed very few people would watch me play it because they would have already watched somebody else play it. Like, it's been taking the internet by storm, but I still wanted to give it a shot. So since I wrapped up what I was going to do with Blueprints, we've moved on to this one. It's very interesting so far. What are you guys wearing?
My gestural costume is the best.
Gestural?
Hey, madame, do you think the gesturals really exist?
In this world?
Of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one. even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a Gestrel army and we'll crush the Paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the Gestrels, and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to fight. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
That's... yeah. You would make a great Gestrel.
Yeah, if everyone of a certain age is required to leave once a year, there's going to be a lot of orphans.
Thanks.
It might be everyone over a certain age too, because they've mentioned I didn't think you were, I thought you were younger than that to Sophie a number of times. I have to say, everyone seems to be quite blasé, or not blasé, but resigned to what seems like it's going to happen. So this, like, they must be used to it by now. Rejoignez l'expédition. All right. Any more secret bits and bobs? Items, consumables, pickups, hidden bits, rewards for our exploration. All right, that's obviously a wall. So we can go down to the harbor, where we can see what's happening. Oh, what's this? Life Enjoyer.
Not everyone attends the Living Wake or goes to the harbor for the gommage.
The Living Wake, yeah, okay.
Some prefer more intimate goodbyes.
So this must be a brothel. The word expedition is clearly very important. Yeah, agreed. They're trying to recruit for future expeditions. Number of people volunteering is going down every year. All right, down to the harbor. Or the flower market. People are buying flowers for their loved ones before they gommage. It's a lot of red and white.
Hi, Gustav. You're back. Oh, did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you, too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelia.
So he has to be at least under 33, I guess, because otherwise he'd be wearing the thing too. He doesn't really look like a young man. Some of that is the beard, I guess. But I would put him pretty close to the limit, like 30, 31 maybe? Maybe 29? Just based on his appearance. But I'm guessing. Maybe we find out. Maybe people's ages are like part of their character bios and very important in this game. Or maybe it's just sort of glossed over and it's just implied that he's not old enough to be taken.
You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
Skilled enough player can beat this game without taking any damage. Yeah, it's got a parry system. So you know I'm gonna have some trouble with it. But I'll do my best to figure out how it works. I'll try to learn how to parry. So in the tutorial they explained you can dodge, which is easier than parrying, but parrying every attack can get you a counter for more damage. So probably try to learn the parry mechanic and see how I do. All right, there's some more chroma. Oh, what's this? Just a trash can. This type of early exploration is nice because it's not really mandatory. Like, I'm sure the few hundred chroma I've picked up are not really going to change how strong I am. They'll let me buy, like, a couple things that I wouldn't have had otherwise and probably won't even need. But it lets you get a feel for the atmosphere, for the world building that they're putting in.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxine, you're drunk.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it. We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
Well, he's drunk and grieving. He seems to be the only one who's actually affected by today. Everyone else seems to be just, they seem to all have accepted it.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress...
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
Yeah. He's the first character that's like reacted in a way that I would expect from this sort of thing. But again, this must have been happening for a long time. So I guess everyone else has just kind of gotten used to it, which is kind of a strange commentary on the human condition. Well, not strange, insightful and sad, I guess, maybe? Another perfectly normal trash can. What is this? Over here. Can I talk to you?
This lady truly is exquisite.
In love?
Not quite. I am only in love with her art. My inspiration has been quite lacking recently. Nobody buys paintings anymore. Just because she is called the Paintress doesn't mean painting is evil.
Your canvas seems quite empty.
I need inspiration. But you, I can see you're in love. With this fine gentleman, I suppose.
We broke up.
That is of no consequence in the matters of love. But it is this passion I so fiercely desire in my painting. I know. How about showing me a dance of love and sorrow? I am also the official painter of the opera. Will you help me? If you inspire me, you may become the main painting of Lumiere's opera.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You may start. Here, gorgeous lady, take this paintbrush and show me your wrath.
Okay, I guess.
This is a mini game? What is this?
Dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, dodge your lady's beautiful moves.
Okay, okay, it's dodge practice.
Beautiful moves. That was splendid. One more time.
Okay, I'm going a little early, some of these. There we go.
Sublime. One last time.
Okay. That's actually pretty nice. A little bit of dodge practice.
That was
I don't know if actual combat will have that slowness that happened to give me the clue of when to dodge,
I
but
was so enthralled that I completed the painting in an instant.
well, that's impressive.
It's nice to know something of us will remain in the world after today. Thank you.
It is I who should thank you. It was a moving dance. I will propose it for the new opera painting we have to do this year.
I feel it wasn't that impressive, but okay.
Love will always be impressive. Also, take this as a gesture of appreciation. I see your not boyfriend is an expeditioner. It may prove useful.
Recoat can be consumed to reallocate a character's attributes or skill points.
What
Okay.
a-
Okay. I still don't have access to an inventory as far as I can tell. Oh, her skirt does a little bit of a risque flip when you bring her in. Well, I suppose I'm a little bit of a something for noticing that, but whatever. It's not 2B levels. You can't, yeah, you can't get under there. Okay. Through the flower market.
I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
Where does she even...
Couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I don't know where she sees the paintress to comment on her like that. Okay, so we're getting closer to the harbor here. Just a trash can. There's a little something. None of these people seem like people we can speak to. Again, nobody's actually moving. They're all standing in these, like, very still in these very specific groups. It's kind of strange that nobody's moving around except for us. What do we have going on over here? Sort of dance troupe? You have a girl group with, like, ribbon magic, like fireworks, in the middle of whatever this is?
You'd have to be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, that's brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Could be useful, though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
Chroma means color. Maybe it also means magic in this world. And pictos, like maybe it's a tattoo. A magic tattoo of some sort.
The paintress is going to punish you, you blasphemers. The Gamage is our fault. We brought this upon ourselves because we dared to defy her.
Oof, that cannot be a popular attitude, Florian.
Another one of these paintress worshippers. Best to ignore him.
Yeah, no kidding. Whoa, what are you? Gross. What are you doing? Look at this. Is that a person in a costume or a giant? No, that's a giant puppet, I think. A weird mime is standing here. Is that a mime? But his joints look... I guess he's wearing sleeves? In addition to the weird head and the sleeves and leggings?
Hello?
The mime reacts. It attacks!
Gustav, help!
Okay, so a real combat to practice here? Mime protects itself. Okay. So 5 hits, I guess, with the Lumiere Assault. Okay, I got 1 parry. He's hitting pretty hard. Let's see. What does aim do? I don't even know. Well, he's got like a... We haven't had a tutorial about this yet, but he's got like a crack in his head. Maybe I'll shoot that. Huh. Oh, I used all my action points to do that. Okay. Wow, I got my ass beat. He did not take a lot of damage either. So wait, what happens is...
Leave it alone, Gustav. It's dangerous.
Okay. I guess... So that must be for, like, people who are doing a second playthrough and can perfect combo everything. I guess. Can I try again, or is it gonna... I can try again. Okay. Okay, so he protects himself first. Then I can use my skill here. Okay. I think I got 2 parries out of that. Let's do another combo here. See if we can survive another attack. Yeah, I missed all of those parries. Okay. Silence. Silence is a status effect that prevents the character from using skills. Okay. So I'm silenced. Yeah, that's not easy. Okay. These hard enemies give you good items. Yeah, I can barely do any damage to it. Should I try? I'll try one more time, just to practice the parry stuff.
Gustav, help!
Okay. I missed. All right. Okay, I missed the third part of that combo, but I got the first 2, which is better than I've had before. Now what are you gonna do? Strange combo? Yeah, I got silenced again. That's the parry's not super easy. And of course he silenced me, so I can't use my overcharge. Let's do the attack. I missed the third one. Am I still silenced now? No, okay, so silence only lasts for one round. Let's overcharge here.
For those who come after.
Okay. Mime is stunned. Stunned is a status effect. Okay. Do I have an item to heal myself? Small healing tint, small energy tint, or small revive tint? Well, if I can't parry him, it doesn't matter. I should hit him while he's stunned, I guess. Let's go with another Lumiere Assault here. He's broken, so maybe I can hurt him more now? Oh, we got him! Oh, nice! Okay. So not perfect by any amount. But we did beat him. Okay, by the skin of our teeth.
That was close.
We got an achievement. A peculiar encounter. Defeat the mime in Lumiere.
Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
Lumiere, a music record that can be used at camp. Okay, I'm glad we tried that. So it was not a person. It was like a construct. Gustav destroyed the weird mime. Okay. That was kind of cool. Gives me a good feeling for a little bit more of what the combat's going to be like. I'm definitely going to need to learn enemy attacks and timings for the parries. The window for pairing's pretty small, it seems, unsurprisingly. If it was too easy, it would not be a challenge. What's this? People have gathered for the gamage. The paintress will soon wake. Oh, that's ominous. Okay. Still, that was pretty cool. I guess the implication as well is that, like, here we're allowed to retry it, but presumably in real combat it would be a game over if your health goes to 0. But it seems like it would be the case that after a combat, when you go into another combat, you get all your health back. I think. You hear this game can get really hard. Well, I'm playing it on normal difficulty for now. I can always put it to easy if things get too challenging. But for now, I'm just playing on the intended difficulty, just to see what it's like.
Oh, I think I'm gonna vomit. But no regrets.
I wonder how many people beat that mime, or how many people kind of give up. I think the break was an important mechanic to learn, that, like, even though he was taking very little damage, once we broke him, he took normal damage. What is this now? The Gommage is starting soon. Like every year, everyone's gathering at the harbor, waiting for her to paint a new number. Oh, I see. So the last number painted was 34, and they expect the new number to be 33, which is, and it's her 33rd birthday. Okay. I think probably, well, let's talk to Mael here, who's standing here with these kids.
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Oh, Mael. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
About you too. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change things. So no one has to go through this impossible choice again.
Yeah. Let's hope we will.
See you.
In the next life.
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty clear. She's like, all these people going on Gommage are about to die. The Paintress is gonna kill them all somehow. Who are you?
Mate, I wish I was going with ya. If we could just send a bigger force, get all of Lumiere to just throw everything we got at the bloody Paintress. Ah, but my brother would kill me. His number's up soon and I'm guardian for his kid.
Uncle Victor. Suits you.
But Mael, quite the ballsy one, eh? No looking back for her. Bet she can't wait to get out of here.
Not much hesitation on her part.
Nah, hesitation was never her style.
So it's clear we're living in a dystopian like era. This Paintress, whoever she is, whatever her motivations is killing off lots of people. Population is dwindling. Having children is an impossible choice because you're destined to abandon them to orphanhood. The people on the dock are the ones who won't Gommage. They are here to show their solidarity for those wearing flowers. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to find. I don't think we can put it off any longer. I think we go down to the docks themselves and trigger whatever cutscene is about to happen here.
Please,
to show us Sophie's
don't forget me.
unfortunate end. Ooh, that's a painful statement. Please don't forget me.
I won't forget. I'm coming.
I've always loved the harbor.
Okay, I was wrong. The harbor's... Wait, there we go. The Paintress will awaken soon. And the Gommage will start. Do you want to head to the harbor? All right, here we go. Yes. Sophie and Gustav move towards the harbor. Logan's Run? Yeah. Definitely has a Logan's Run vibe.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav! Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah,
You told me that.
right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
too as your legacy.
In a way, it's yours too.
Esti tornere marina, esti l'inaki soledad, tona l'ora tovla, alina. Sta surano taki, les noir, tonari fuego verso, alina, ai.
Damn, that's cool.
I'm here.
I know. I know.
Damn. Music's phenomenal. So is the art direction and the cinematography. Like, everything about this is really, really solid. Really good.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
Santé, les amis.
Santé!
Yeah, no, yeah. Could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even Maëlle showed up, and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
Okay. So we picked up a festival token, token usable to... Okay, now I have a journal and an inventory. Okay. So, what do we have? Chroma elixirs. Show Gustav page. Show inventory. Weapons. Noram? 32 power, element, sword, vitality, C. Pictos, quest items. We have the festival token and the Lumiere, and then tints. Can be consumed to give an additional Lumina point to a character. I don't even know what Lumina points are. Haven't found a journal entry yet. Okay, journal entries for later. Oh, interesting. It starts at 34. There's no 1 to 33. And then I can show the Gustav page. The character overview shows all information related to one character. From there, it's possible to perform different actions like changing equipment or wardrobe. Sure. Change the character's equipped weapon. Change the character's equipped pictos. Change the character's equipped skills. Equip learned Lumina by select any of the Lumina slots. Outfit and haircut. And then we have some stats over here. Health, attack power, speed, critical rate. Vitality C. Luck, vitality, might, agility. Okay. Seems I have to unlock haircuts and stuff as we go. Alright, if I care about it. Don't have any pictos. After winning 4 battles with the pictos equipped, it will be mastered. Every picto has a unique passive effect called Lumina. Huh, okay. Guessing your job is to stop these from happening again. Yeah, it seems likely, right? That's the whole point of the expedition, is to, like, kill the paintress. So the problem is we don't understand anything, like, we the players don't understand a lot about the world, but, I don't think the characters understand a lot about the paintress either. What she is or how she does what she does, what her motivation is. Like, this definitely seems like the kind of game where you could, like, it seems like the kind of game that could have the reveal that this dystopia is the way it is because something is broken in the world. And for all that we think the Paintress is, like, the villain, you could fight all the way to her, and then there could be some grand revelation, like, she's stopping a much worse evil by consuming the lives of the people, and, like, she's sorrowful about it, and she has no choice. But if she didn't do it, something worse would happen? I don't know. Or maybe we get to there and kill her and win the game. Could be, I suppose. So, we've gotten through the introduction here. We've seen Sophie off, along with all the others who died in the Gommage. We've orphaned a bunch of children. It's a pretty dark opening. And now we have this expedition festival, where I guess there's a game we can play and other stuff we can do, but I feel like that's a pretty good chunk of the game to do for stream 1, and you know, we learned a little bit about the world. We picked up a few bits and pieces here and there. Got a little bit of practice with the combat system. Undoubtedly, there's a lot more to come. But I feel like that's a good place to take a break, and I don't know how much longer I would have to play to reach another good stopping point. So we're going to call it there for today. As always, thank you guys so much for joining. Pila, you seem to be the only person in the chat. Is there one more lurker? I'm not sure. And anybody watching in the future, thanks to you as well. We'll be back tomorrow with more Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great day, great week, great weekend, great everything. And we'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care. Bye.